Welcome, welcome. And yes, it is WOW 7th anniversary. And I am your host for today's lecture, day one. My name is Damilola Anenechuku. You're welcome from anywhere you're watching from. It is our delight to see you joining today. And where are the women of what? Where are the women of what? Please show your presence. Drop your favorite emojis. Let us know where you're watching from and your name. And please share the link. Don't be the only one to enjoy this session. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be explosive. Please show your presence with your name and where you're watching us from. And please invite others. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. It's our pleasure to see you. Thank you so very much. And once again, I am your host for tonight. My name is Damilola Hanenechuku. Let us pray. Our Heavenly Father, we worship you, we bless you. We give you all the glory, all the honor and adoration for bringing us into your presence this day to learn from you. You said in your word that your people perish for lack of knowledge. But we as your children, we are seeking knowledge. Lord, let the entrance of this word give light to us today in the name of Jesus. For in Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Amen. Thank you once again. Please, let's drop our favorite emojis. Yes, let's keep the comment section bubbling. Let's keep it bubbling. Your name, where you're watching from. Thank you very much. And now moving on. I'll be reading the profile of our lecture, of our guest speaker for tonight. Who is ready? Are you ready? You are ready to see the profile. So come with me as I read the profile of our guest speaker for today. Dayo Adetiloye is a doctoral researcher in business administration, an entrepreneur, international business planning and development consultant. He's a speaker, trainer, author, mentor, coach, blogger, a network and affiliate marketing professional, NAM Pro. He is the CEO of Dayo Adetiloye Business Hub, an organization that connects entrepreneurs with knowledge and resources. The organization has planned businesses for more than 500 MSMEs in various industries in the last 7 years, and also connected 20% to funding like grants, loans, and investments. Dayo is a thoroughbred business development professional with a passion for entrepreneurship and enterprise development, especially business startup and turnaround. It brings a unique insight into providing guidance for organizations, no matter what fields they play with. It generally helps people to discover, develop, and fulfill their business potentials. He is an alumnus of Enterprise Development Center, EDC, of the Lagos Business School, LBS, Pan Atlantic University, PAU. He holds a Master's of Business Administration, MBA, from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Nigeria. Dayo has authored 7 books, including Unleashing Your Entrepreneurial Potentials for African Students, Starting Out in Life and Business, How to Recruit and Get to the Top in Any Network Marketing, etc. Dayo sits on the board of several businesses, including Samuel Olatuyi Foundation and Lighthouse Career Hub. And let me see our excitement in the comment section. You're happy for me to bring in the guest speaker? Let me see our excitement in the comment section. Join me with a clapping ovation on stage, our guest speaker for today's lecture, Dayo Adetiloye. You're welcome on stage, sir. It's a privilege.
Thank you very much.
you here. It's an honor. Thank you so much. You have
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm greatly delighted to be with us today for this great anniversary, the seventh one. It's a wonderful one. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction as well. Thank you very much. All right, so tonight we will be looking at a great topic. My slide will be up very soon. Let's stay new. All right, can we have my slide up? Okay, nice. Okay, great. Thank you for that wonderful presentation. And I want to thank God Almighty for this opportunity to be alive, presenting this to us today. And I want to thank the leadership of the Women of Wealth. Thank you so much for inviting me to this great occasion. And I want to let you know that what you are doing is transforming lives. It's transforming lives of a lot of women. That because my wife is part of the team. So today we are going to look at walking the path of wealth. Walking the path of wealth. Of course, the theme for this anniversary is the wealthy mind. The wealthy mind. Can we just type the theme? Let's see in the comment section. Type the theme, the wealthy mind, the wealthy mind. Type it. Let's see. If you are following, if you are here today, just type it. Let me see. The wealthy mind. Type it, type it, type it. So we're looking at walking the path of wealth. So our agenda today, okay, Iyabode Adekombi, thank you for typing the. So the agenda for today, we are going to look at understanding wealth, the mindset and attitude of wealth, building financial wealth, intellectual wealth, and social wealth. We are going to look at Kiyosaki mode of wealth creation. We're also going to look at overcoming challenges in our path to wealth creation. We'll look at practical steps to wealth creation. Then we look at wealth opportunities that are available. Then we have the opportunity to conclude and have a question and answers. Let's look critically about this thing, the wealthy mind. And if I may ask you, what do you understand by wealth? It's not just about money alone. Most of the time when you hear about wealth, we think about money. But money is not the only thing you should think about wealth. It is about abundance in various areas of life. Can somebody type abundance? Abundance. Type it. Abundance. The wealthy mind is thinking of abundance, not scarcity. The wealthy mind is thinking about plenty, abundance. All right? So wealth is not just about money, but about abundance in various areas of life. And we are going to dig deep into this topic. What is wealth? So I'm going to look at comprehensive definition of wealth. One, health is wealth. Can somebody type that? Health is wealth. Physical, mental, and your emotional well-being. If you are not in the hospital, you are not suffering from pain, you are in good state of mind, you are in good state of emotional well-being. Health is wealth. You don't want to use all your time to look for money. At the end of the day, you are now using the money to look for wealth. So health is wealth. The second one is relationship. Strong, loving connection with family, friends, and community. This is wealth. If you are a member of Women of Wealth, I'm telling you that you are wealthy. Having that, being in that community, all right, makes you to be wealthy. So relationships, there are some people, I know somebody today, if you check his account, he might not have money, but if he needs to raise 5 million naira, it's just 1 or 2 calls, that money will come out. That is wealth. When you have valuable relationships, that is wealth. So it's not just about the money, but people around you, families, friends, all right, and community. Very important. The next one is spirituality, deep faith, and a close relationship with God. If you have God, you are wealthy. If you have God, you are wealthy. And you have close relationship with Him. You can share with Him anything you need, and He can prepare it for you. Then you are wealthy. Another one is achievement and fulfillment, purpose and satisfaction. These are what we put together as wealth. So it's not just money, all right? It's not just money and things like that, but you have all these things. So, like I said, we will dig down. The money aspect, we will talk about it. The relationship aspect, we will talk about it, so that we'll be able to know that wealth is health, relationship, spirituality, and fulfillment, a sense of purpose and achievement. These are what you call. Look at types of wealth. Types of financial wealth, which you look at as money and assets. Money and assets. So this is financial wealth, money, assets, and things like that. We have intellectual wealth, which is put together as knowledge and skill. Do you know that if you want to start a business today and you don't have money, but you have knowledge and skill, do you know that you can attract the financial resources to start that business because you have knowledge and skills? So the knowledge and skills you have is actually wealth. So when I was starting in life, one of my mentors that I got to strategy with us. Farm, and he didn't have money, but he had knowledge and skill. So what he did was the fact that he called 3 other friends together that they had this financial wealth, which is money. He had intellectual wealth. So let's say they want to raise 1 million naira. They now divided the business into 4. The 3 people, they look for the money, and why him already has the knowledge. And that was how the business started. So he used the knowledge to start the business, and the business is doing well today. 4 of them came together. The 3 of them raised the 1 million. He didn't need to raise the 1 million, but he had the knowledge. So this is what we are talking about. Now we have social wealth and community. Don't joke with community. Community can show up for you. All right? Community can show. Don't joke with, wow. I'm telling you, community can show up for you. So don't joke with it. Participate in every activity. Every activity. Why? Because the day you will need the community will show up for you. We also have physical wealth, which is the health and well-being that I mentioned before. It is someone that is healthy that can be in business. It's somebody that is healthy that can make money. It's somebody that is healthy that can fulfill purpose. All right? So imagine you have this big dream. If you are not healthy, you cannot achieve that big dream. We also have spiritual wealth, connection to God, the creator of the universe. So these are the things that are, as we look at this topic tonight, pathway to wealth. The pathway to wealth. I want you to be thinking of, don't think about money alone. Think about intellectual wealth, social wealth, physical wealth, spiritual wealth. Just be thinking about it. Now, what is the importance of a wealthy mindset? The importance of a wealthy mindset. Believe you can achieve wealth. Now, some people, because of their background, all right, when they see any wealthy person, which you can translate to someone that is rich, they just look at it that, is it possible for me to also be wealthy like this? And this is a function of mindset. So I believe that by the end of this presentation, somebody must have moved from the mindset of, can I become a billionaire, to a mindset of saying, I am a billionaire. That is what I'm looking forward to by the end of this presentation today, because your mindset matters. Your mindset matters. Now, there's something we call visualizing success. Have you ever imagined yourself becoming wealthy? Have you ever imagined yourself becoming powerful, successful, impactful in life? That is a mindset you have to deliberately visualize. Then you embrace opportunities. Now let's dive down into the difference between the poverty mindset and the wealthy mindset. The poverty mindset and the wealthy mindset. The wealthy mindset says that success is obligation, So that means you are responsible for your success. All right? Nobody is owing you anything. You are responsible for your success. Poverty mindset, we say success is unimportant, or they blame others for your parent for not making you to be successful, not giving you inheritance that is um, in terms of land, money, and things like that. You can blame uncles for not sponsoring your trainees, your sponsoring you in school, and things like that. If you keep blaming, that is poverty mindset. You must take responsibility. You must wake up. Most of the time, when I talk to youths, I once you are above 20 years old, if you start taking responsibility, you should start seeing how you can create wealth. You should start thinking how you can create abundance. It starts with the thinking. Now, the abundance mindset, which is the wealthy mindset, which is the rich mindset in what I'm showing us, they invest money. Poverty mindset, they spend all their money. Some people have look at your bank account. Some people, what has passed through their bank is more than, some people is more than 10 million, some people 20, some people 50 million. But do you know, if we say how much have they saved or how much have they invest in that money, is less than 5% or if not zero. If you continue your life like that, that is pathway to poverty. The pathway to abundance, pathway to wealth, pathway to having opulence is pathway of investing your money, your hard-earned money. All right. Abundance mindset and the wealthy mindset, they read. They read books that promise where they want to go to. Why poor mindset, they refuse to study. Some people, since they left university, they've not taken time to study one good book from back to back before. But the rich mindset, they have libraries. And when you look at their library, you can predict where they are going in life. I know of a friend that we know this guy is going to be in the political sector or the public administrative space. Is going to be doing a lot, because when you go to his library and you look at the set of books, you will just know that this is the future of this person. Some people go into ministry. When you look at their library, you can see ministerial materials in their library. Of course, 10 years ago, if you come to my library, you will see books around business, wealth, prosperity, finances, and things like that. Those books dominate my library. And this is why people are successful, because of knowledge. Attention on the future, the rich mindset. Poor mindset, attention on the past. They will always think of the past, how people have not assisted them. The rich mindset, they are net worth driven. All right. Why the poor mindset, they are income driven. Net worth driven means that I might not have money now, but do I have land? Do I have house? Do I have people? All right. The rich mindset, they are net worth driven. Think big. That's for rich mindset. Think small. Poverty mindset, they think small. Rich mindset, abundance mindset, wealthy mindset, they think big. Another one, embrace change. The rich mindset, they embrace change, while poverty mindset, they fear change. Another one, compliments. When you see truly wealthy people, they are very, very humble, and they will compliment you. When they see anybody doing something well, just like what Wow is doing now, fantastic work. All right, rich person will compliment Wow, but somebody with poverty mindset, they will just be criticizing. They will just be criticizing. You don't want to find yourself criticizing all the time. That is poverty mindset. All right, the compliments. And one thing is that when you see something that is good and you compliment it, you are attracting that thing to yourself. They call it law of attraction. When you see something successful, something fine, something good, and you compliment that thing, you attract that thing to yourself. But if you keep on criticizing, you attract what you are criticizing to yourself. The rich mindset, they solve problem, and the poverty mindset, the worries about problem. Rich mindset, they think about multiple streams of income. I want you to think about multiple streams of income tonight. We'll stay single streams of income for poverty mindset. And we have other aspect of it tonight that we are going to talk about. Now ask yourself, do I have abundance mindset? Do I have wealthy mindset? Or do I have poverty mindset? Ask yourself that question. Based on all the things I've said tonight, ask yourself that question. All these things, do I have rich mindset or poverty mindset? So let's move on. 9 habits of wealthy people. Now listen to this. People that are wealthy, they have habits, and it is the habits that will make you. Some people, one of the reasons why they are wealthy today is because of the habits they have developed at a very young age, early in life. While some people are not wealthy because of the habits they have developed. The first habit is they wake up early. Average billionaires all over the world, they wake up between 4 and 5. Average billionaires. And they do some things between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. And I will try and explain it to us. What you do between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. with it before you move out of your house and start all the activity of the day. Especially if you are in Lagos, you say that 4 a.m. you're already on traffic to Island. All right, but I'm going to break it down for you. If you can follow these habits, then billionaire wakes up between 4 and 5 a.m. and they sleep between 9 and 10 p.m. Between 9 and 10 p.m. and they wake up between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. Now, what they do when they wake up, they call it meditation. They meditate, they read, they meditate, they read, they do exercise. All right, they do exercise, they write their goals for the day, to-do list for the day. They read, they write, they exercise, they visualize. These are the things wealthy people do immediately they wake up. So if you bring it home, you do your prayers. After your prayer, there is another thing you need to do. which is your confession in the day, towards the day. Today is a great day for me. I meet people of substance today. I meet people of wealth today. Favor locate me today. You say things into the day. All right. So all these things we will still explain it more in our conversation tonight. They meditate, they network. Wealthy people, they network with people. They will network with successful people. That is very important. Wealthy people, they network with successful people. Now, they keep themselves busy. You cannot see a wealthy person that is just roaming about, not having anything to do. Wealthy people, they keep themselves busy. Is it that you see them reading a book? Is it that you see them waiting to close a transaction? They keep themselves busy. Do you know that even if you don't have a job, but you keep yourself busy, in no time, one job will find you. All right? You can volunteer yourself. Don't be left idle. Even if you are stay-at-home mom, still keep yourself busy at home. As a stay-at-home mom, you have opportunity to read books. Do you know that there are books on how to create wealth for stay-at-home moms? You can Google them. You can read your way to wealth. You can read your way and think and join groups like WOW. All right, that will bring excellent speakers to give you inspirational knowledge and information. You cannot be in WOW and your life will not transform. With this kind of quality information and resources you are being exposed to in all areas of your life, family, career, business. You understand now? So that's the reason why I so much treasure communities like this. So they don't watch TV, they read. This one, very, very important. You don't waste your executive time watching things that will not be productive. You don't want to, out of your 24 hours, you don't want to use 12 hours watching TV. All the unnecessary things that will not, the things you should be watching on your TV. Connect your TV to WOW platform now on YouTube and join this program and begin to watch. That is what you are supposed to be watching, not things that will not add value to you. Do you get the thing now? So it's not just about watching, it's about the fact that you don't watch things that are not adding value to you. You don't have all the time to waste. Your precious executive time, you don't want to waste it on things that will not add value to you. So let me say this now. You sitting together with your family, watching a family program that is nice, giving you that is humorous, and spending time with your family watching TV and watching a good movie is a good investment. We talk about family and relationship as wealth. So sitting down with your family to watch movie is a good investment. But aside that, using 6 hours, some people can do 6 hours strolling on Instagram and social media, watching all the things of this world that is not adding value to you. All right? So the wealthy people, they are deliberate about what they watch. They know when to say no. Don't let people come and waste your time unnecessarily. Be able to say no to things that will not add value to you. All right? say no to it. Somebody will call you now and say, on Sunday, giving you notice, they're giving you the notice, and there is Ashwebi as well for the event. Just 1 week notice, maybe 50,000 to take. At the end of the day, whether you go there or not, the people doing the event, they did not even send you. Sometimes they did not know you, but because you just hear about Owambe, you just want to go there. All right, so you don't want to, so learn to say no to things that you don't want. All right, so they set goals and they visualize their goals. They manage their money well, and they write to-do list before the night. So to-do list is I write to-do lists very well for my activity. By Sunday, I'm writing everything I want to do in the week. I will write them down. Places I want to visit, people I want to call. All right, I write them down. To-do list is powerful, and I will teach you how to use to-do list. It will help you to set proper agenda for yourself for the day, so that nobody just come and take your precious time away. So these are the things that we'll learn more today. So cultivating a wealthy tonight, or is new to you, look at samples. So positive thing, you want your thinking really, really lead you to where you want to go in life. So we have you plan, then gratitude and contentment. Gratitude and contentment, these are wealthy mindset. And the next one is goal setting. I believe that all these things I'm saying to us, some of them are not new to you, but how well are you doing it? So I want to narrow down this mindset. I want to narrow it down to goal setting. Goal setting. Goals are the fuel in the funnel of achievement. Think on paper and write them down. Goals are the funnel in the funnels of achievement. Think on paper and write them down. You need to write goals. You need to write goals. My mentor, Dr. He taught me goal setting. He said goal is like praying on paper. So you want to write an essay for yourself. This essay, I call this essay Me in 5 years. Me in 5 years. In the next 5 years, we are in 2024 now. In the next 5 years will be 2029. 5 good years. What do you want to achieve with your life? That is where your path to wealth starts from. Goal setting. In your career, where do you want to be? I remember about 5 years ago, I set a goal for myself that I'm going to start a doctoral program and I'm going to do my doctorate in business administration. I wrote it down as a goal. The first year, I did not even have money to, so I've identified the school I want to use, but the money to pay in dollars, I didn't even have it at that time, but I set it as a goal. And today, I'm gradually rounding up on this. So this is 2024. I set that goal in 2019. I started the school in 2020. Do you get it now? So when you set a goal, it gives you direction. Financial goal, set it. How much do you want to make? Okay, so we are already in the middle of the year now. We are crossing into August.
Bullet here and there. I don't collect my own. I've collected my own. I've collected my own. While we wait for our lecturer to be back because of network, we can start writing down our questions, at least so far in the lecture. Just note down your questions, and when it's question and answer time, we can drop it. But let's note it down, okay? Let's note our questions down. If there's anything you would like to ask from our lecturer in the course of the lecture so far, please note it down. But don't let us drop it now, so the other comments will not overshadow it. All right, let's keep let's note it down. We can just write it on our WhatsApp, keep it somewhere, so when it's question and answer time, we can then paste it, and our lecturer is more than happy to answer us. All right. Welcome back, sir.
Okay, sorry for that breaking transmission. Okay, yes, we are here. Okay, so I believe we are good to go now, good to continue. Sorry for that break in transmission. So you set spiritual goal as well. You set physical goal. You set intellectual goal. You set family goals. This one is very important. You want to have a getaway with your family in a good place of this world. You want to travel to different countries. You travel the world with your family. You set it as a goal. How much will it cost us? All right. You set it as a goal. Don't just stay in one place. You are not a tree. Move around. Even if you are in Nigeria, you can move from a place like, let's say you are in Lagos, you can take a trip to other places. You can go to Ekiti, for example, go to Warm Spring, go to Calabar, go to different places. And if you are in other places, you can take a trip to a 5-star hotel in Lagos and spend 2 nights with your family. These are family goals. How many children do you want to give birth to? These are goals that you set for yourself. Social goals. All right. These are all goals that you set for yourself. So I was saying that how much do you want to make between now and December? All right. You write it down. That is the essence of goals. Write it down in such a way that you can go through it. Now let's move forward. Another goal setting. Me in 120 years. Me in 120 years. So this exercise is like this. How many years have you ever thought of it that people set goals to when they will die? That's another level to goal setting now. So there are some people that have set goals that they want to live 120 years. Now, the truth of the matter is that what will they be doing by 120 years? They are writing it down as goal. Now, let me even ask you, by the time you are 80 and you want to celebrate your 80 years birthday, have you imagined who are the people that will be sitting down in your birthday by that time? Have you imagined it? This is goal setting. People set goals, and most of the time, people that set long-term goals, they achieve it. People that set long-term goals, they achieve it. Have you thought of by 80th birthday, governors will be sitting down in your birthday, presidents of nations, they will want to attend your birthday. You understand now? These are goals. The kind of car you want to buy, set it as goals. You can say to yourself, I want to drive my own car. Write it down. These are the things that you can do in goal setting. You can read, you can get books that helps you to set goals. Because once you set goals, it's like you have planned your life. Remember I said, when you are writing down your goal, it's like you are praying on paper. So that means you are not removing God out of the equation. Some people, they set goal on when they will give their own $1,000, $1 million as offering in the church, for example. Some people set goals that I'm going to give $1,000 as offering or as seed to promote God's work. It's all about goal setting. Let's move on because of our time tonight. Now we have affirmation to change money mindset. 1, I believe in my skill and ability. These are affirmation. These are like confession. You can write it. Some people every morning they write the affirmation and they also say it. All right. So I am worthy in more ways than one. I have the power to create my own success and live the life that I truly want. I am grateful for the abundance that I have. I control my money. My money does not control me. This is very important. Some people, they will have small change. Small change. They will not come for a while meeting again. They will say, we have meeting. lecturer, guest lecturer is coming, they will not come again. Just small change. So you don't let money to control you. Control money. So it's an affirmation: I control my money. I am tuned into the flow of prosperity. All these are affirmations that you can give for yourself that will really, really help your money mindset. The next one, more affirmation: I am worthy of having more wealth. You are deserving of it. The people that are wealthy, they don't have two heads. They don't have more than 24 hours. So say to yourself that I am worthy of having more wealth. Financial freedom is my birthright. Financial freedom is my birthright. Money comes to me easily and harmoniously. I am a powerful money magnet. My net worth is growing exponentially. I am grateful to be financially free. My life is full of prosperity and abundance. I am a thriving and wealthy person. My financial opportunities are lucrative and plentiful. Money is rooted in goods and leads to peace. I am the master of my own money. My loved ones are happy because they are happy to see me wealthy. This is a good affirmation. My loved ones are happy to see me wealthy. Being wealthy feels amazing. And do you know that the feeling is one of the powerful ways and powerful things that really helps? Feeling, feeling wealthy. That feeling is that feeling that you see when you visualize. All right? It feels wonderful to have financial flexibility. So all these are what we call affirmation that you can write. Some people, they write this every morning. Some people, they say things like this every morning. The reason why they write and say it is because sometimes if you cram it, you might not remember everything. But if you write it and you say it, it's deliberate. People that are wealthy, they do it deliberately. All right? People that are wealthy, they do it deliberately. And this is the kind of work that wealthy people do. They write affirmations. So what you need to do now is that once you set your goals, you convert your goals to affirmation. Let me say that again. Once you write your goals, you convert your goals to affirmation. Once you do that, you will now read it every morning. All right? So, for example, if I want to write affirmation for myself, I will now say, I am now called Dr. Dayo Adetiloye. Even when I have not registered for my doctoral program, I can write that as affirmation. I am now called Dr. Dayo Adetiloye. You understand now? So you will be deliberate. I now live in my own house. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. These are affirmations. I live a healthy and harmonious family life. Do you know that when you start writing affirmation, there are some people, they have issues in their marriage, but because they write affirmation about their marriage, things begin to work in loving manner again. So something like, I and my husband, we live a happy and harmonious family life. If you write something like that, over time, If the man's head is not thinking well before, but because you are deliberate with things like this, you will just see that things will begin to work well for you. Now we have just few more minutes and we still have a lot to cover. So let's move with the speed of light. Building spiritual wealth. This is from daily prayers and meditation, studying the Bible, consciously building and fellowship with the right community. This helps you to build spiritual wealth. All right. Personal growth. Invest in yourself. Continuous learning and education, setting and achieving personal goals, and self-care and well-being are all about investing in yourself. You need to learn. Continuous learning. You cannot say, I'm the richest woman in Africa, for example, and because of that, you don't read again. You don't attend seminars again. All those things that you did to be successful, you now want to drop them. You don't do that. You continue to invest in yourself. In the race of investing in yourself, there is no finish line. There's nothing like I've now arrived. All right, there is nothing like that. So you have to, it's a continuous thing. You invest in yourself, you invest in your business. In your business, you continue to develop yourself, develop your competence, and ensure that you do well. All right, before I move on, there is something I do in my business. It's a new program. We call it Business Development Academy. It's a 30-day online program providing essential skills and knowledge for individuals and business owners to start and grow their business. If you are into business and you need knowledge, you can enroll in a business development academy. All right, it's something that we just launch it, and I say, okay, it will be good for me to share the information with us as we move on. All right. Now, I want to show us the Kiyosaki model of wealth creation. I will take some time here and I want us to follow carefully. Kiyosaki says that there are 4 ways that people build wealth. These 4 ways, they look at the human society and they say there are 4 ways that people build wealth. And 95% of people that build wealth, they are in the employee category. As an employee, you have a job. This employee way of creating wealth is a very common thing. 95% of people in the world, they are in this category. They are employee. They have a job. Here, you work for money. You seek security. As an employee, you don't pray that they sack you. If they sack you, it's not a palatable experience. So you don't want your employer to sack you. So you trade time for money. You climb the corporate ladder. So you want promotion. You want salary increase. You understand now? Now that in Nigeria, for example, minimum wage has been increased. So we are happy because we are employee. You understand now? You can become rich as an employee. The only thing is that for you to become wealthy, you need to do some things, and I will show you the secret today. All right? You can become rich as an employee, but you can't become wealthy in terms of wealth as an employee. Now, navigate to the right quadrant. So this is 4 quadrants. We have the left quadrant and the right quadrant. You see the 2 people in the left quadrant, they are rich. For you to be wealthy, you need to move to the right quadrant. Let's move to the second one, specialist business. These are the people they call self-employed. Now, why do people actually become self-employed? Have you asked yourself that reason? Now, this one is also common. All right. Here, you seek control. You want to be your own boss. You are no longer satisfied with the way they boss you around in your place of work. They don't even appreciate your ideas. They just treat you anyhow. Because of that, you say, what are they doing self? I can do it myself. So you seek your own control to be your own boss. Here, you also work for money. As self-employed, which is called specialist business, you work for money. If there are some so let me just go through it, then I'll share example. Here, you own a job, you trade time for money. All right, you trade time for money. Example of these people, they are doctors, accountants, plumbers, consultants, lawyers, professionals generally. They can also, they are also rich, but if you do everything yourself and you don't move to this right hand side, you can't become wealthy. So as an employee, you want to become wealthy, what are you supposed to do? I will show you now. As a self-employed, you want to become wealthy, what are you supposed to do? I will show you now. Let me first talk about self-employed. As a self-employed, you need to start thinking of how you can own a system in such a way that you can be free. Do you know that as a self-employed, you have arranged your own, uh, they call it prison, in such a way that you cannot leave that business. There are some people today, that your shop that you have, you cannot leave it just because if you leave, the shop will close. Now you need to start thinking, what am I supposed to do in such a way that when me and my family have a get together and we travel for 2 weeks, the business can still be running in my absence. That's what leads us to business owner. Here, you seek freedom. You want to be free from all the day-to-day activity of running the business. You own a bakery, and the bakery cannot run without you being there. Then you are still in specialist business. Now imagine you have chains of bakery, or you have supermarket, you have chains of supermarket. So as a business owner, you are thinking of freedom. Here, you own a system, and to own a system, you need people to run that system for you. So you must employ people. You employ people, and you learn how to run a business properly through delegation, through employment, recruitment. You need to learn how to recruit the right set of people. You need to hire the right people. The first law of management says hire the right people. Because if you hire the wrong people, the business is gone. So people work for you here, all right? And your freedom allows you to multiply and diversify. So you can have chains of business. You can have investment here, business here and there. Then you become wealthy. Then you navigate to I is investment. Then you manage vital signs. As a business owner, the job you now do is to manage vital signs. These vital signs, they are like the sales of the organization, uh, the way the business is bringing in and pushing out employees. You understand now? The turnaround of your money. And so you watch out for all these vital signs. So as a business owner, if today you cannot travel for 1 week and your business is safe, is doing well, then you are still self-employed. So you want to build a system into your business that makes you to be a business owner. When you're a business owner, you can now begin to think of multiple things. The person that I learned business from in the past 10 years, his name is Dr. Habib Olamitoye. Dr. Habib owns 4 hospitals, 2 in Lagos, 2 in Ibadan. These hospitals, they are running on their own without his presence. You know, hospital is difficult to run, especially the doctor you see there today. You want to continue to see that doctor. If you don't see that doctor again, you know, patients and doctor, they are very close together. But he has built a system around it. He started his own business immediately he finished NYC. Currently, Dr. Habib have started building hospitals. And one of the things he advised us to do is that we should invest our money into where the industry or the business that brought in the money. So let me give you an example. You are doing a business right now. Instead of you to think of expanding that business, let's say you have a retail store, all right, and you are selling, you are making money. You know the business very well. You know that if you put in more money, you can make big money. But somebody now tells you that there is another business, maybe poultry business, and you don't have knowledge about poultry business. All the money you have saved, that person now say, bring it, come and invest in my poultry business. At the end of the day, the money disappeared just because you are not investing the money into what you truly understand. And that will lead me to the next one, which is investment. Here, you seek total freedom. You know, I said I will spend more time here. If you can understand this model very well, you'll be able to chart your path to wealth creation. In this investment quadrant, here you seek total freedom. What do I mean by total freedom? As an employee, you need to save. Somebody says, if you don't save, you are not safe. The money you save today will come and save you tomorrow. So as an employee, you must not spend everything. You must not spend it all. You must save. So when you save, you will now be able to use that money as investment. So let's do some calculation. Imagine you have saved 1 billion and they are giving you 10% interest rate. How much are you going to be earning per month? So let's say 10% per annum. You have saved your money from 20 naira to 200 naira to 2,000 naira to 20,000 naira to 2 million naira to 20 million naira to 200 million naira to 2 billion naira. You have saved it. So you pick 1 million of it, you put it in, let's say, fixed deposit of 10% per annum. How much will they be paying you every month? Can somebody help me do that calculation? Because we have come to investment now, and this is where the wealthy people play. All right. Here, you own investment. The money that you have not saved, you cannot put it in investment. So 10% of 1 billion per month, how much do you earn every month? Some people's calculator is already showing E. All right, some people's calculation, just try it. How much will you be earning? Let me bring it down a bit. If you have 1 million naira in savings and they give you 10% interest, 10% interest per month, how much will you be earning? Free money that they will be giving you, free money, just because you have cash and you put it in investment. And this investment, we are even looking at something as simple as fixed deposit of 10%. And if you know your way very well, you can get more than 10% in some places. So what I'm saying to you today is that your true investment starts when you have cash, money saved in bank. And this bank could be fixed deposit, it could be money market. That's the first one we have here. Some people's earnings, all right, some people earning monthly from their investment. for life. They can never be poor again. They will always have. So here you own investment. Here money works for you. You'll be hearing about money working for me. And there are examples of what you can use. Money market. They call it mutual funds. Some of us, you have money in mutual funds that gives you money every month. These are investment. Even saving your money in something as simple as maybe an app that can give you 10%, 8% of your savings. Don't just put your money in bank, in savings account, and the money is not growing. Any money you save must be growing, and you must keep it safe. Now, stocks and bonds. These are investment. Commercial real estate, very important. Buy land. Tell somebody buy land. Type it in the comment section. Say, I am going to buy land. You can set it as a goal. Say it to yourself, I'm going to buy land. Tell your husband, I'm going to buy land. You might not have the money now. We talk about affirmation, we talk about goal setting. How the thing will happen is none of your concern. Just set it as a goal. I'm going to buy land. Because in Nigeria today and all over the world, one of the things that is real is real estate. Real estate. I've had stories of how people bought a land for 10,000 naira and they sold it for 200,000. Sorry, how many percentage increase is that? From 10,000 naira to 200,000. I've had stories of people that bought land for 3 million naira. After 20 something years, the worth of that land was in billions, about 2 to 3 billion. Stories. But what they do is that they buy and they store the land, they keep it. All right. You are not quick to say you want to sell it. Can you buy land now and sell it in the next 10 years? Because this is how people get wealthy. You buy a land now, you sell it in the next 10 years. The returns on that money, there is no bank that can give it to you. So we have venture capitalists. You can invest in people's business. We have multi-level marketing. We have publicly traded equity. These are opportunities for us. I want you to internalize this model today. If you really, really want to start the way to path to wealth, for financial wealth, this is it. This is the secret. For financial wealth, we have looked at different types of wealth that exist. For financial wealth, this is the secret. As an employee, save your money and buy land. All right? As a small business owner, self-employed, start employing people in such a way that you can seek freedom and let the business run so that you can open branches. Imagine you have petrol station. You do the first one, you open the second one, you open the third one. Imagine you start a school, you open the first school, you go to another branch, you have another branch of your school. Different kinds of business. And there are a lot of businesses you can do online now. Do you know that you can open a YouTube channel and start making money from it? You can set it as a goal that I want to make money online, especially stay-at-home mom. You can make money online. Affiliate marketing is there. A lot of all these opportunities, they are there. Do you get the thing? So let's begin to tidy this presentation up. I know you have questions and we'll create time for questions today. So further features of the model, we have for employee, massive tax penalty. Do you know that out of all the 4 quadrants that I explained to you, the person that pays the most tax is the employee? In some parts of the world, UK, US, especially UK, there is a kind of salary you will get that the tax on it will be higher. It could be as high as 50%. Are you getting it now? So you want to ensure that you maximize all the opportunity in this model. The people that pay the least of the tax, they are in the investment side. In mutual funds, they pay like 10% of your profit, not your savings, not your initial money, the profit that comes. Let's say you put 1 million naira in mutual funds. The profit that comes from that mutual fund, you just pay 10% of it as tax. Are you getting it now? Most of the wealthiest people on earth, they play in the high quadrant. So you want to really give a considerable side to that. So the culture of savings, frugality. If you don't have savings from tonight, start saving. Make your savings to be automatic. You can instruct your bank that at the end of the month, remove so amount and put in this amount. Now, when I say savings, we call it storage. You want to store wealth. Saving for the rainy day. What I advise people to do is remove 10%, use that as saving for rainy day. Remove another 10%, put that as storage, saving to grow investment. When rainy days come, you pick money you've saved for rainy day. The money to grow your wealth that you have saved, don't let anything touch it. Don't let any Ashwebi or any other thing touch it. That is what you will use to grow your wealth. When they tell you a particular opportunity opens up, in Nigeria, for example, people are traveling out and they are selling. You will see somebody that want to sell a house worth 30 million naira for just 10 million naira. And it's person that brings cash that will buy it. Are you getting it now? It is the money that you have saved like that that you can use to key into such opportunities. To have money, start with having money. That's very important. To have money, start with having money. If you can't keep money, you can't have money. Frugality, prudence, live below your means. It is not how much you earn, it is how much you keep. All right? It is not how much you earn, but how much you keep. If you cannot save, you are not safe. If you cannot save, you cannot invest. The more you save, the bigger you think. The more you save, the easier for you to feel wealthy. You know, sometimes if you don't have any money at all, you will be thinking, if I just mistakenly eat somebody selling egg in the market and the egg got broken, you don't have money to rescue yourself. So you are not you know the way you will be feeling. But if you have money, you feel worthy. So the bigger you think, imagine you want to start a business, and that business you need, let's say you want to start an hospital, for example. You want to start an hospital and you only have 2 million naira. But another person wants to start an hospital and the person has saved 10 million naira. The way they will be thinking will be different. So when you have money in savings, you will be thinking big. The culture of learning and personal development. Life is business. Business is life. Study one. The more you learn, the more you earn. Reading is accessory to perennial business success. Read self-help books, like do it yourself. Create better version of yourself daily. First law of investment: investigate before you invest. Start wealth creation on a small scale. All these things I've said to us tonight, practice it. Practice it on a small scale. That 1,000 naira you have, somebody dash you 1,000 naira now. Can you save 100 naira from it? Somebody dash you 10,000 naira. Can you save 1,000 naira for me? And keep that money safe. You must not touch it. See, if it's just 5%, you can start what I'm discussing about tonight with. Start it. Make that money safe. Don't touch it. Some people save, they now go on save. They go and unsave it. Don't do that. Scale up gradually. Grow organically. These are ways to grow wealth. Manage finances wisely. Budgeting and savings, wise investment and planning for the future, generosity and giving back. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. You can see that from Proverbs 11:25. So manage your finances wisely. Now let's look more at building strong relationship. Wealth in relationship. So there is wealth in relationship. Nurture your marriage and family. Invest time and effort in communication, understanding, and love. Prioritize quality time together. Practice forgiveness. Some people, they have not forgiven their husband, and that thing is affecting them. Learn to forgive. There is wealth in relationship. Practice forgiveness and support each other's dream and goal. A strong, loving family foundation creates a nurturing environment for growth and stability and contributing to overall wealth and well-being. Build a support network. Cultivate relationship with friends, mentors, and community members who provide encouragement, advice, and assistance. A robust support network like WOW offers emotional strength and diverse perspective and practical helps, enhancing resilience and enriching your life journey, contributing to holistic wealth. So don't play with WOW. Don't play with an organization that has been existing for 7 years. Don't play with it. They can do a lot for you. Act of kindness and service. Engage in selfless act of kindness and service to others. Help those in need and show compassion. Foster a sense of fulfillment and joy. Serving others enrich their lives and create a ripple effect for positive change. Enhancing your own sense of purpose and wealth. So these are things that helps you to build a wealthy relationships. All right. Serves to walk the path of wealth. Set clear goals and priorities. Create actionable plans towards your goal. Stay disciplined and motivated. You have to be disciplined. Looking at money like this and not touching it, you have to be disciplined. Some people, the money they have saved, they have dashed it out. They have given it out anyhow. Seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mere men. From Proverbs 22:29. Common obstacles in pathway. We are running up gradually now. Common obstacles. Number one, financial mismanagement, poor budgeting, impulsive spending, lack of savings can lead to financial instability. And what's the solution? Develop a disciplined approach to managing finances. It's crucial to overcoming these obstacles. See, you have to be disciplined financially. There's nothing you can do. You have to discipline yourself. Fear and self-doubt, doubting one's ability and fearing failure can prevent taking necessary steps towards wealth. You need to build confidence. This teaching you are hearing today is building confidence in you. And you can seek help from mentors that can help you. All right. Next one, lack of knowledge. Insufficient knowledge about financial management, investment, and personal development can hinder progress. And the knowledge you have received tonight, I'm sure that you are going to use it. So investing in education, continuous learning. Do you know that you are paying something tonight, even though you have not paid money? Do you know you are paying something tonight? They call it attention. Some people have been going in and out of this presentation today. You have not taken time to sit down and listen to it. What you are paying for this knowledge today is attention. If you truly pay attention to this today, you will see that you will see the improvement in you. Procrastination, delay actions and decisions can lead to missed opportunity. Don't delay. Write your goals. Implement some of the things you have learned here today. Cultivate a habit of timely action and setting clear achievement and goals. And procrastination should not be a part of your life. Unexpected life events, illness, job loss, or other unforeseen events can disrupt your plans. But have an emergency fund and a flexible, resilient mindset can help navigate these challenges. So have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E. They call it optional analysis. If this one did not work, this one will work. Have those plans in your life for all these things. Then we have spiritual disconnect. Losing touch with one's faith, spiritual practice can lead to sense of purposelessness. All right. Regular spiritual engagement and seeking God guidance can provide strength and direction. All right. So don't disconnect from God. We talk about spiritual wealth. All right. So don't disconnect from God. If anything is happening to you, the next thing is not for you to disconnect from God or from people of God or from association like this. You understand now? When they give you advice, when they give you advice, and you know that this advice will truly help you, it's only in the implementation that you can see your life turn around. True wealth is not measured by what we accumulate, but by how we transform our lives and the lives of others. I therefore encourage you all to walk the path of wealth with purpose, with faith and generosity, and you will find riches beyond measure. In conclusion, it does not matter how big an idea is, if it stays on your thought frequency, more often than not, you have the ability to do it and the capacity to perform it. This quote was from one of my mentor, Ayo Adedeji, has been with the Lord now. And he also has this to say: no one can define how far you can go but you. The truth is that we do not know your life, not at all. You are the one that can tell us how far you want to go. We have never seen your life before, and it will be wrong for anyone to define how far you can go. I believe so much that women here will be giants in their fields of endeavors. That is my belief. And with this knowledge, it will help you. So as we round up, there's something I want to quickly share with us. I call it opportunities. A broke mind always needs proof. A wealthy mind just needs opportunity. And I will share about two with us today and we'll round up. So there is an opportunity in Nigeria today they call Nigeria Youth Investment Fund for youths or young adults within 18 to 40 years. If you have a new idea, I mean you have never registered any business in your life, you can apply. New idea can apply for this opportunity. There are three funding types available: loan, grant, and equity. Your business plan will show which funding opportunity you want. All right. My organization, we help people to work on, based on my profile, I said I've consulted and worked with over 5,000 MSME in the past 7 years. So when we see opportunity like this, we get to work with a lot of people. And I encourage you today to take massive opportunity of this. You can take a screenshot of it and go through that link later. So if you think you need help on this, you can always reach out to me. My contact is displayed there. All right. Then the second one I want to share with us is the Business Development Academy that we just launched. Our cohort, the first cohort, we finished this weekend. We had 38 people that passed through the Business Development Academy, and the next cohort will be starting by 1st of September. The registration for this one is 10,000 naira. It's a chicken change that you can really use. So question and answer, and we'll be able to also um, call it a day by the time we are done with the question and answer. Thank you very much for listening to me for this short time to put this together for us to go through. And I believe that this will really impact you. So we have opportunity to start asking questions now. I know I've said a lot of things. I know, all right, but you will be able to ask your question tonight. All right, let me hand us over to our able and wonderful host tonight. Okay, we can't hear you.
Oh, so sorry, I'm mute.
Nice. Okay, great.
Sir, I'm really trying to put my words together. Like, I've learned a lot. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing with us from your wealth of knowledge. Um,
You're welcome.
it's amazing, and I have a lot of take home. So please, let's drop our questions. Let's drop our questions. Let's drop our questions. Thank you so much, sir. It's a privilege, it's an honor. We are so glad to have you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for honoring our invitation. We really
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. You're
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Let's drop
So
our questions.
type your questions, as many questions you can. Type your questions.
Wow. One of the take home for me is true wealth is not measured by what we accumulate, but how we transform our own lives with that wealth and that of others. That's a life of
Nice.
purpose. Thank you very much, sir. I've
You're
really learned
welcome.
a lot. Daily affirmations, setting my goals, turning my goals into affirmations. Okay, so we have a
Mhm.
question now. It says, can you please elaborate more on BDA? All right, sir. So this is a question, sir.
Okay, so what we do in BDA is the fact that we sat down at a point. We have been doing a lot of trainings over the years, but we sat down and we said we really want to create a program that will truly transform the business mindset and helps to start, grow, and expand people's business. So we now sat down to create a program. So the program is for 30 days. And because of the way we want that program to run, we are targeting businesses of people between 0 to 5 years. That means you don't even know which business to start. Just come. We want you. You have started your business, but you are facing challenges, or you just need knowledge to run your business. We want you to come. We will help you to create a program that will transform your business we want you to All right, sorry for that break in transmission. You are working, you have employees, and you want them to have business knowledge to run your business. Let's say you're a business owner now. All those employees, just bring them to BDA, let them come and learn business. So we have over 100 topics that were put together within that 30 days. So they are in pre-recorded format. So every weekend we have live sections like this for question and answer. So the cost for that program is 10,000 naira. All right. So it's run virtually. It's run virtually. So anywhere in the world you can connect. So another thing I would do is to maybe share the link with us so that you can read more from there, because we have all the information in the link. So I will share that with us later, and then except people that are not part of the WOW community might not be able to, might just get the link I'm going to drop now, so you can get all the information you need from there. All right, so the next one is starting by 1st of September, 30 days from 1st of September to next within the whole of September. So the whole of August we are doing registration, and currently our target for our second cohort is to sign up 2,000 people to be part of that cohort 2. So as many people that maybe you are here, you have network to people and all that, and you want to become an affiliate, there is an opportunity for you as well. So these are things that you can actually be part of and all that. So thank you. Can we have more questions? More questions?
Thank you so much, sir. That is really elaborate. Thank you, sir. My own question is I would love to know more about stock, sir. What stock
All
is
right,
about?
great. Okay, great. So stock is you buying ownership of a company, being part of ownership of a company. So currently there are some stocks that are out now by some of the banks in Nigeria. For example, they are selling shares. They call it shares. All right. So what they are saying is that come and be part of co-owner of this bank, co-owner of this company. So when you buy that shares, when the company makes profit, you earn what is called dividends. They pay it to you. The same time, when the company run at a loss, you also feel it. So some
Mm.
people in time past, they bought a particular company 8 naira per share, 8 naira per share. After some years, because the company is not doing well, their 8 naira now becomes, I think, 80 kobo per share. So that means the worth of their investment has reduced. And there was a time like that the stock market crashed. That means people's money comes down. So what you want to do for yourself is that you want to be intelligent about it. So set a goal for yourself that in the next 1 month, I want to read about stocks and I want to learn it. I want to master it. Do you know that if you go on YouTube now and just type how to buy stocks in Nigeria, there are a lot
Mm.
of YouTube videos about it. These are what you should be watching on your TV. You know, we said don't watch TV. These are the things you will be watching now because you want to make a decision. You want to make decision on which company to put your money. Then you can also seek financial uh, knowledge and financial seek the help of financial experts in stock broking. There are some people that specialize in stock broking that they can help you. They can tell you which company will be doing well in 3 months. There is a story of one man. He made about £1 million in the 80s, and he put that £1 million into a stock. After 3 months, he sold all the stocks and he made about 33% of that money back
Wow.
just within 3 months. But he could do that because of knowledge. You understand now? He can only do that because of knowledge and because he has money. So if you don't have money, you can't leverage on those opportunities as well. But you need to really sit down to learn about it. So I hope that helps.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I've highlighted it. I'll set that as a goal. Thank you so much, sir. We have another
Great.
question here. Yes.
Okay, so can you please share more business idea for stay-at-home moms? All right, very good. Now, the first thing a stay-at-home moms needs to work on is firstly not even the business idea to start with. A stay-at-home mom, you can set a goal for yourself in the next 30 days. I want to read about business, all right, and how to run one. So you can read books like Think and Grow Rich. You can read books like um, The Richest Man in Babylon, so that it will this thing that we have started tonight, those books will begin to stimulate you. You understand? So by the time you have good stimulation like that, it might just be some conversation some people will be saying that you will just speak on and say, "Ah, that thing you are saying, I can do it now." And that might be a business you will start. It might even be from the conversation we have tonight that I said people can refer people to register on BDA as an affiliate. That you just say, I know people now. Let's just do something. And from your house, you can start connecting people and connecting people. People are registering and you are receiving your own commission about it. You understand now? So the first thing is you can do affiliate business where you don't need to leave your house. Affiliate, they call it affiliate marketing. Now you need to read about that if this is your first experience about affiliate marketing. You need to study about that. You can do affiliate marketing. So generally, you can look at the make money online industry, which covers affiliate marketing, freelancing, where you need to learn about you need to have a particular skill. It could be graphic design, it could be article writing of articles and all that. You need to have a skill that you want to go to those platform like Fiverr and Upwork. So sometimes you can go to those platforms and search for your own skill. Maybe you have counseling skill. You can search and say, are there counselors here? When you see what other people are doing, you will get motivation, you get inspiration on what you are going to do. So you can do that. Other ideas. So there are the general idea of if you look at your community, maybe you stay in an estate or you stay in a place where there is traffic, something as simple as POS business can put it outside. And you'll be surprised if you have good customer care. You care for people, you understand. So look at your community and look at the need. What is it that people are complaining about? It might even be something that you have experienced and you've passed through, you've been able to solve a particular problem for yourself, and you discover that there are a lot of maybe women that are also passing through that problem. You can now become an expert or a consultant or a mentor in that field. All right. But something as simple as registering a business with Corporate Affairs Commission And leveraging on one of the opportunity I shared here, that I say simple idea that you just want to start can apply. Will give you a loan or a grant or an investment for your business. So I hope that helps.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We have another question as well.
Okay, is it advisable to borrow to start a business? No, it is not advisable to borrow to start a business. It is what is advisable is that you have saved money. You now use that money to start the business. So sometimes you like to do business, you don't have money, and you get a paid employment somewhere, you work for a while, you save some money, and you start. Now, once you start with your money, no matter how little it is, and you have used your money to do test run, you know if you lose money and it's your own money, you will be at peace. But if you lose bank money or any of these, your relatives, your friend borrowed you hard earned money, and that money just went like that, I'm telling you that friendship is going to be affected. And that's the reason why we used to tell people that don't borrow people money, give them what you can afford. All right, because you are not a bank. If you,
Hmm.
the banks, they have the strategy to collect their money back,
Hmm.
their money back. You don't
Hmm.
have all those strategies, and you are
Hmm.
borrowing your friend's money.
Hmm.
There's nothing saying you cannot support your friend in what they are doing. But when it comes to borrowing, you can help them with opportunities, go to bank, borrow money. There are loan apps now. Even with that loan apps, you will see that there are some people that refuse to pay, and they will now send to their social networks, wanted, pictures, all these things, and they will be defaming your name. So all these things are things that people go through. So we advise that if you have enough savings, you can borrow yourself loan. You can borrow yourself
Hmm.
loan and you return it back when you have enough savings. My
Hmm.
mentor that I mentioned, I asked for hospitals and 3 hotels. He did not borrow money to do all those big stuff.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he did not borrow money. He saved money. He
Wow.
told us in 1987 how he saved 34 million for 7 years that time in 1987. If you have that kind of money that time, you are rich. He
Wealth.
told us we had a breakfast meeting with him of recent. He said that time they wanted to start one bank like that, and he wanted to move his money to that bank. He now need to sit with the bank executive. They said he's the one that has the highest cash in that bag at that time, and he saved all the money. So if he wants to do anything, he will just borrow himself loan. Even the bank
Hmm.
then they were interested in his money. So this
Hmm.
storing of wealth, I want us to take it seriously. Even if it is
Yes, sir.
even if it is 1,000 naira you can be saving every day in 35 in 1 year, that's 365,000
5,000
naira.
years.
If you put that one in mutual funds for the next
Hmm.
10 years, you do not touch it and you keep rolling it over, do you know that by the seventh year, your savings and your investment will be on the same level? That means by the seventh year, you must have additional 365,000 naira. They call it the seventh wonder of the world. Saving 365,000 naira for 7 years, putting it in mutual funds and rolling it over. When they pay you your earnings on it, you didn't spend it, you put it back into it and you just put it like that. How much more if you are now saving 365,000 every year and you are putting it into that mutual fund for 7 years?
Hmm.
That is what savings can do for you, and that's what you should do. And that was what that our mentor was doing that time in those days. That was what made that money to grow to that level. You
Hmm.
understand now? So he
Yes, sir.
leverage on money market.
Market.
He leverage on money market. So you want to when you make small money from investment, don't spend it. Roll it over again. That will really help you.
Thank you so much, sir. We have a lot of questions now.
Okay, good.
Another question is yeah.
Okay, is it advisable to save in fixed account of banks? Yes, if they can give you good percentage. All right. So
Like what percentage, sir?
you want to explore. The more money you have, the more you'll be able to negotiate your percentage. If you have 100 million now, you want to fix it, they will give you better rate. All right.
Wait.
Because no bank want to allow you to take that money away to another bank. They will give you better rate. But if you just have 1 million naira, in fact, when you
Mm.
come, they will give you their rate. They will say 0 to 1 million. They are going to give you 4%. 1 million to 50 million, they will give you maybe 5%. So they will already show
Mm.
you. So you know that the more you have, the more better option you do.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
but there are other places you can put your money. Some people here, I know they use places like piggy bank, where you
Yes,
just put
I do.
money and it
It's
keeps rolling. So you can even start with that for now and begin to grow your wealth. Just even if it is 20,000 you've saved for 1 year, keep that
mm,
money there. Don't spend it. That's the idea. And set a goal that you are going to grow it. And that's how people grow wealth. All right.
thank you so much, sir. Another
Okay, my
question.
question is, after planning and writing down goals, how can one manage eventualities? And is the saying that man proposes and God disposes true? All right. So from the beginning, you want to align to God's purposes so that your purpose is God's purpose. God
Mm,
wants you to be worthy. You must internalize that. God
mm,
wants you to be worthy. Internalize it, meditate on it. You understand? So once you know that, you should also know that you have the mind of Christ. All right?
mm.
So that when you are praying on paper, writing your goals, you know that what is there is also what is in the mind of God for you. So that when eventuality comes up, you know that it's just for a while, it will soon pass away.
Mm.
All right? They will
Yes, sir.
say no condition is permanent. The reason why no condition is permanent is that if you are successful today, if you stop doing what makes you successful, you will start going down.
Mm.
All right. And
Yes.
if somebody that is at the lower bottom of the pyramid, you are down and you want to start moving up. If you start doing creating habits that will take you up in no time, what is inside of you that you can see inside, you will begin to
Mm.
see the material equivalent on the outside. That's how it is. For example, I'm here with us tonight sharing knowledge with you.
Mm.
15 years ago, I knew I would be doing this. Even that time, nobody knows about me, about what I
Mm.
can do. Even I myself didn't know about what I can do. I have goals that I've set 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Immediately I left the university, I have a goal that I've written everything, the time I'm going to get married, everything. A lot of them have come to pass now. You understand now? So let your goal be God's goal.
School.
Let what you are writing be praying on paper. So this will help us to manage any eventuality that comes. Don't, when things happen, don't, we talk about positive thinking. Always look at the positive side of it. Don't look at, why is it that this thing is happening to me? Why is it that people did not like me? My husband is misbehaving. my child is this, why is this? Once all those things happens, you are the one, you now pray that God should come and help you. When you are writing your goals, you ensure that that goals is about what you want to see, not what you don't want to see. What you want to see is what is on the outside that you are seeing now. But when you are writing your goal, it must be what I want to see. I want to see an harmonious family life. You write it. I want to see wealth. You write it. Even when poverty is staring you at face like this, you don't know when the next meal will come. When you are writing your goals and you are writing your information, you must not let poverty enter into it. It must be wealth. And once you keep doing this, in no time, opportunity will begin to come. There was a lady that came to one of my seminar some years ago. She just have idea, and there was an opportunity that came at that time. And do you know that 21 years lady, she has not even finished her institution. She got 8 million naira grant to start that idea just because she could think of it. She could set it as a goal. You understand now? So write it down. How God will do it, leave that one to God. It's God that will do it. In fact, when you write what you can do, then that means you are not trusting God enough. Let your goal be so big that it take God to materialize it. So that you can quickly say, God, I've put my goals in your hands. Come and help me. And with that, you are good to go.
Thank you very much, sir. We are really learning. Our mindset has shifted positively. We have another question as well, saying it
Okay.
has a later part. So is it okay if I read it, sir? So I can just join the other one
Okay, let
because we
me
can't ask
let
it
me
now.
start. Let me pick this first.
All
I
right,
run
sir.
a capital intensive business, and it looks like I'm reinvesting everything and neglecting myself and the home. How can I achieve my personal and financial goal without constantly, okay,
Constantly.
go ahead, dripping hands in the profit and business fund? Okay, so you can go back to the question again.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so what you want to do is that any business you are doing, that business must love you back. All right. You love the business, it's your passion, it's everything. That business must love you back. How does business love you back? You must put yourself on a salary, and a good one for that matter. You are not just there to just be running everything and the family is suffering, you yourself, you can't put yourself together properly. You must be on a salary, and you can increase your salary as your business expand. What you can spend in your business, there are two things you can spend in your business. Number one, your salary. Number two, your dividends as the owner. You can have dividend maybe at the end of the year, all your expenses amount to 10 million, and you have made 30 million as revenue. By the time you remove the two together, you make 20 million as profit. From that 20 million, you can now declare profit. In fact, some of those profits, you can even share some with your employees. They call it profit sharing at the end of the year. But apart from that one, you put yourself on a salary. As the CEO, you should have salary. Now, if your business cannot pay you, let the business be owing you, so that the day the business will hit one big contract, you know that the business has been, let's say you pay yourself, depending on the capacity of your business, you pay yourself 500,000 every month, and the business cannot pay you more than say 300,000 now. That means the business is owing you 200,000. All right. Or let's say it's a very, very small business. You place yourself on 50,000 salary per month, and the business cannot pay you that 50,000 naira now. let it be on record that the business is owing you 50,000. So the day you now eat it big, you calculate all the money the business is owing you, that is now your own money. So with that, you separate your personal finance from your business finance. From your 50,000 naira every month, you can now save 5,000 and say, this is my own money to store wealth. You now start saving. The business too will start saving. Don't let the business saving and the personal saving mix together. Are you getting it now? So this is how it will happen. And so this can really help as you do the business. So do we still have more questions? I know our time is fast spent.
Yes, I'm trying to check if we have more questions. I think that's all. Yeah. I can't see another question again. In my level. Yeah, someone said it's not a question, but just to
Okay.
about savings.
Okay.
Yeah. Said
My
she
level of
does
income,
100 naira.
I do 100 naira daily and it feels satisfying. Fantastic. 100 naira daily for 1 year. That is like uh, either 36,000
36,500.
naira. Yes.
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you know that if you do that in 7 years and you put it in something that can roll over, do you know that that can be a massive money that you can use to leverage bigger opportunities?
Hmm.
You will be surprised that somebody will just want to japa and wants to sell his business that was 1 million. We just say, go and bring 100,000. And if you don't have 100,000 in savings, you cannot leverage it.
Hmm.
And if you have that money in savings and you buy that, that is another miracle for you. Levels has changed.
That's
Things
changed.
are changing everywhere. So at your level, opportunity will meet you at your level once you are prepared. You understand now? So
Hmm.
I celebrate and appreciate the fact that you are putting it into practice. 100 naira daily is fine. It's good. You can use that money to do something bigger in the future.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. We have more questions now. And that is
Okay. Someone asked on the WhatsApp group, is it safe to put a BVN in Nigeria Youth Investment Fund? All right. So this platform is government platform. All right. And all the things they are asking from you, they are all about your personal data. And from the places where we have verified those links, the place is safe. All right. It's a government opportunity. Another thing you can do for yourself is to also verify. If you have people in government, you can also call them. You saw something, is it true that is real? So that you can also, based on your own personal findings, you can also go ahead and do that as well. So that will be fine.
all right. So we have another question again. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. How can a multi-skilled individual manage ideas in launching business venture without being overwhelmed? Okay, nice. So we get a lot of these questions all the time. So what you want, okay, let's say you have about 2 or 3 businesses you would like to run and you have passion for, all right? You want to look at the most lucrative,
Hmm.
one that you are most passionate about, all right? Is more lucrative. Okay, the one that is more lucrative, start with that. Now focus on that. Focus means you focus on one thing until you are successful. Focus on one thing until you are successful. So start with one first. Let that one give you a lot of profit, a lot of leverage, a lot of opportunities. So once you do that one thing, you can now start the next one. And when it comes to focus, there are some opportunity you focus on like that for the next 5 years, you are still focusing on it, even though you know that I'm still going to do this in the future. So you focus on it, you want to build it, you want to have leverage, you want to have things that will really help you. So these are the things that you will work on. So from there, so start with one the most profitable of all your ventures. That's the one you should start with. Focus on that. All other ones that is taking your attention, that is not that profitable, drop them. Build that one thing, build it, make it massive. Once you make it massive like that, then you will now go to those other ones later. You will be able to build that first one. You build it in such a way that it will be in auto run. We call something auto run. If you look at that chart that I share with us, you will be able to see how you can own that. As a self-employed, don't do too many things at the same time. Don't run 3 businesses together, 4 businesses together. No. Do one first. After you've built structures around that, you can now move to build the other one. So that will really help you. So thank you. And I think we've exhausted all the questions today. Okay, another one. How can a wife get her husband to be more serious with building wealth? The woman believes in goal setting, but husband believes in things just happen. How can a wife get her husband to be more serious with building wealth? All right, so one of the ways to demonstrate and lead the path to wealth creation is that you get your husband to join you in conversations. For example, this conversation tonight now, imagine husband and wife listening to this presentation today. How transforming that will be to the family. Are you getting it now? So you find a way of bringing in your husband to seminars like this, to books, to you link them to people that can mentor them in the wealth area. You get, then your own lifestyle can influence your husband. When they see what you are doing in terms of wealth creation, even at the lowest level of wealth creation that you are doing it. Now imagine somebody saying to the husband and say, do you know that I save 100,000 naira for 365 days and I have that money in my account? Do you know how transforming that information could be? And you now say something like, if you too save 10,000 naira like that every day, or 5,000 naira like that every day, and we now target to use that money to buy land. You see, when you present things like that, there is this synergy that will begin to come up. You understand? Your husband will even tell you that you are the financial mogul in our house. Now, just tell us what to do and things like that. So things just don't happen. All right? Things are deliberate. And you too, I appreciate you because you are deliberate about getting your husband to believe in goal setting, to believe in building wealth. And another thing you can do for yourself is that you can write this as affirmation. My husband now build wealth, or now set goals. You write it. You know, we say it's prayer on paper. Anything you want your husband to do, write it on paper. about it, and you see that transformation come to you.
Wow. Thank you so very much, sir. I think that's the last question we have. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Personally, I am blessed. My mindset is shifted. I've jotted down a lot of things I work on, and it's really great. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing with us once again from your wealth of knowledge. It's been an amazing time. Thank you, sir, for your time. Thank you for the
You're welcome.
information. Thank you for teaching us wholeheartedly. We are so grateful, sir. And
You're
we hope to
welcome.
see you once again when we have something of this nature to take place.
It's
Thank
my
you, sir.
pleasure.
We really
Yeah, yeah,
appreciate it.
thank you so much.
Please, viewers, let's drop our appreciation. Let's drop it. That is what is going to be the highlight of this lecture. If you know you've been blessed, you know you've had a mindset shift, please drop it. Drop your comment. Drop your comment. Let's give people their flowers when it is still very much active, not at the back. No. So let's drop it. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you, sir.
You're
Eshiko, sir.
welcome. You're
Yes, sir.
welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
so I'll be
sir.
taking my leave now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can see the thank you. I
Yes,
get many tips already. Nice.
yes.
Glad that you got value. Thank you so much, sir, for this wealth of experience here. You're welcome, Esther. Thank you too for listening and paying attention as well.
Yes, sir.
All right. Oluwatosin, I can see you. Adebayo, I can see you. Thank you for the comments. All right. Kemi Adebumiti,
And that
thank
is
you.
from the mama, the queen mother herself. Thank you,
Thanks for
sir.
the invitation. We appreciate you. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate you.
Bye,
All
sir.
right. So I'll take my leave now.
Sir.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so very much for your time. Time is money. So for you to give 2 hours of your time, 2 hours plus, it is well appreciated. To every WOW member, we say thank you. Thank you so much. It's our anniversary week. It's been awesome and it continues. And to every non-WOW member, this is me inviting you to Women of What community. You know why? It is a community of Christian married women, and our value is, even if it is 1% of marriage that is working, our marriage is there. It is achievable. It is possible. We don't belong to the realm of no, marriages don't work. No, we belong to the realm of marriages work, and values is in wow. You can't be in wow like our guest speaker said, and your life will not be transformed. So this is an invitation from me. Come to wow. I'm inviting you. If you join and you don't get value, you are free to exit. Trust me. All right. Our lecture continues tomorrow. It's not just today. Tomorrow is there as well. So lecture day 2 is tomorrow. Please ensure that you make it down to lecture day 2 tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. tomorrow. Same station, same time. We're going to share the link. Please try to join, okay? And remember to like and subscribe before you leave. You know why? You will get the notification first person, first. As it's coming up, you're getting the notification and you are here to learn more. I'm sure you don't want this learning to end because more is coming tomorrow. Thank you very much once again for your time. Thank you for your attention. Yes, thank you for your attention. And once again, I remain your host for tonight, Oluwadamilola Anenechuku. And watch out for me to become Dr. Mrs. Damilola Anenechuku. He has said, our confession, our affirmations goes into affirmation. Dr. Mrs. Hanechi Chukwu. See you another time. Thank you very much. God bless you all. And to all our members, happy 7th anniversary to us all. Thank you.